How's it going, everybody? I hope you're having an excellent day. Today we're going to take a look at how you can get over 31,000 Capital Peak points from attacking 6 different bases, all in the same raid. So let's take a look. First off, we are going to do a Barbarian camp cleanup. Yes, indeed. Always worth it to clean up the Barbarian camp if you can do it in one more shot, especially since the Barbarian camp has the most amount of points available to get. Unless you're somehow two-shotting the capital peaks, which would be very impressive. However, you can very easily clean up a Barbarian camp with an air attack. So we're coming in with the rocket balloons. And we're just being careful not to group up too many of them. Try to drop in one at a time, because we do still have the rocket artillery still alive. So 1 or 2 shots from that is lights out. The attack is over. But as long as it was distracted by the air skeletons, and as long as you were able to save a couple of balloons and separate them a little bit, then you are usually in the clear. Got the hiccups, my goodness. So all that's left now is the last few buildings for the cleanup, and then we'll move on to the next one. Here we are taking a look at the Wizard Valley. Going in with a first hit, fresh hit. We're going in with the dive bomb strategy, which is where once you open up the middle, just send everything to the core. Let's see how it goes. Here we're just delaying a couple of giants and a couple of wizards. I was trying to see which side they're going to go to, but of course they just go all over the place. So there's really no use trying to predict it. One thing you can do is you can save a couple of rams or a couple of giants just so you can deploy them right in front of the super wizards. Because like we can see here, everything on the right hand side is now getting destroyed by all those point defenses. Because all the giants decide to group down below. So now we have no more super wizards, which is fantastic. So not the greatest hit, but we were still able to get over half the points. 4,510 points. Next up, we're going to take a look at the Builder's Workshop. Here we are trying the one-shot strategy. Trying to see how it goes. The premise of the one-shot strategy is to trigger as many traps as you can, while still using as few troops as possible to take out key portions of base. So the idea here with the hogs is that they will eventually make it to the heal spell and get healed back up to full. However, we deploy this giant that is supposed to distract the giant cannon, and he gets behind the hogs, not just once, but twice. So the giant cannon just kills off all the hogs. A little unfortunate. So we'll focus now on the other side of the attack. Essentially you just want to try and clear out this section with a couple of archers or a couple of rams. It's always nice to use one ram, open the wall, and then pop those 2 little bombs. Saves all your skeletons. And then 1 pack of archers will destroy everything else. The crushers, they'll take out all the skeletons, but the archers are home free. So now we're trying to get a little bit of extra points, so we drop in both of our barbarians and 1 pack archers to take out the cannon. And we still have this section to take out, which can be done different ways, but again, just trying out the one-shot strategy. Still cannot ever get the hog riders to work out. So it is unfortunate, but I'm still continuing to learn. But we do get 4,140 points. Next up is a balloon lagoon. Now this is not quite the basic layout, but it is close enough that I'm trying to use the one-shot strategy for this one. Now this time we have to spend a couple of Barbarians to get the funnel going. And then we brought in 6 packs of the Larry barrels. So as soon as the bomb tower goes down, as soon as the troops figure out which way they're going to go, we'll deploy our ram to open up the wall. And then we'll deploy our other troops off to the side here, because we have a few giants to tank the bomb tower. So now these Larrys are home free until they get to the crushers, but the whole point of them is to protect the couple of super wizards left. So now we have our super dragon trying their best to take out these remaining defenses, getting slammed by the rocket artilleries. Did a nice matrix dodge move there, dodged the incoming shot. And then what's nice is under the rage, even if it targets one of the cannons or the spear throwers, splash damage, if that defense is connected, will help take out the rocket artillery. So there's not too much left. We get sort of lucky where the dragon is out of range and is able to sneak in and take out the spear thrower. Otherwise, the dragon would have likely died in that area. But we will take as many points as we can get, right? Sorry, I'm still recovering from the sickness. One day this cold will go away, and it will be glorious. Next up is a skeleton perk. I actually really enjoy attacking the skeleton perk now, because it seems like people either got bored or quit or something and are no longer really moving things around in the skeleton park. So I find like 90% of them are the exact same layout. So I'm getting more and more practice learning how to one-shot them, trying to drop the timings exactly to try and eventually build up to a legit one-shot. So we'll see here. This time we've got some skeleton spells distracting the minion hut, allowing the P.E.K.K.A. to walk around and two-shot everything, sometimes one-shot. And then we brought a giant down to distract, try to help out with the Larry barrels, but we still do have this bomb tower to worry about. So we do have 5 hog riders and 1 more skeleton spell. Skeleton spell ideally is going to be used to distract the last minion defense, and then the hogs are going to be used to try and take out some of the remaining defenses. Pardon me dying over here. So we are able to sneak in the 1 pack of minions, take out a couple of the ground targeting defenses, get some extra points. And then we do have the skeleton spell down. However, there's not too much that is going to be dying for the remainder of the attack. So we have to sort of manually distract for the P.E.K.K.A., otherwise the P.E.K.K.A. will die very quickly. The idea is to have the Hog Riders take out the Tesla, take out the Wizard Tower, and then send in a couple more and take out the majority of the defenses in the last corner here, while the P.E.K.K.A. takes out the upper defenses here. However, the level 3 P.E.K.K.A. does not have enough hit points or damage to make that happen. So we get very, very close. But I am looking forward to trying this out at the Capital Peak level 10. versus level 4 skeleton parks. Should be very, very interesting. We're able to get 6,600 points in one attack, which is absurd. And last but not least, we're taking a look at a Golem Quarry. This has a little bit of a different layout than normal. They have the 2 rocket artilleries and the blast bow in the pocket here. And of course, we're dropping the graveyards on each one. And they have a sort of nice natural funnel with all these walls here that if you're able to build up an attacking force on the left-hand side, it should sort of naturally wrap around and either go into the pocket or go upward towards the last portion of the base. So we're trying our best to break in this group so they can take out some more defenses. However, the zap traps are making that impossible. So that side unfortunately dies out. We have a few more rams to try and distract. We're just hoping that these wizards down south can do a good job and get some value. Unfortunately, we're down to, what, 3 super wizards? Yes, 3. Getting a little thin. A little close here. Get some nice bounces from this one up top. So before the giant dies, it takes out the cannon. Now these super wizards are gone. And then we have a couple of skeletons over here. It's too bad one super wizard didn't make it over here to take out both of these crushers, but we're still able to get 4,700 points. So thank you so much for watching. Hope this video was helpful. If you want to check out some more of my content, there'll be a couple more videos on the screen. And I encourage you to like and subscribe. Helps me out a bunch. Until next time, take care.